Yo, what's good, YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, man. In today's video is on the two-way three-point forward. Yes, that's the build name, two-way three-point forward. As you guys know, I uploaded the three-point forward build, which was a crazy offensive point forward build. But today I'm back with the defensive version of that three-point forward build. This build gets contacts. It gets a high three-pointer, a 90 ball handle. It gets a 90 steal and much more, man. But before we get into the two-way three-point forward, can we get 150 likes on this video? 150 likes will be amazing. Also, hit that subscribe button. We're currently at 4.14K, man. If we could hit 4.2K before next week, that'll be amazing. And if you guys have any questions, leave it down in the comments below, and I'll try to respond to it as quick as I can. Now, let's get into the two-way three-point forward. Before I get into the My Player Builder, I just want to show you guys proof of the build name. It is really called a two-way three-point forward. I just wanted to show you guys the build name. Now, let's get into the My Player Builder. Alright, so once you guys are in the My Player Builder, what you guys want to do is make your position a small forward. The reason we want to make our build a small forward is so we can have the two-way three-point forward name. Handles, you guys can go with left. You guys could go with right. There's no advantage to either. I'm going to go with left because that's what I'm more used to. And jersey number, I'm going to go with 13. Alright, so how you guys want to make this build? You guys want to leave this build at 6'7". You don't need to make it anything higher than that. 6'7" is a meta height, man. You guys know 6'8", 6'9", 6'7", 6'6". Those are the meta heights on this game. And also, we do have good defensive stats on this build. So being 6'7" allows us to be a lockdown as well. So we definitely want to go with 6'7" as the height. Next is weight. Weight, you guys want to put that down. You guys want to put that down all the way to 180. You guys want to be the lowest weight on this build. This is so we can have some speed on this build when we dribble. This is so we can have a higher ball handle. And so we can be faster overall. Next is wingspan. You guys are a two-way. So we definitely want to have a high wingspan on this build. But we also want to be able to have a good three-pointer and a good ball handle. So the wingspan, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make that 7'4". You guys want to have a 7'4" wingspan on this two-way three-point forward build. Body shape, you guys could go with solid. You guys could go with defined. You guys could go with built. You guys could go with slight. You guys could go with compact. But I'm going to go with slight because that's what I usually do for all my guard builds. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show, because just one stat can make you get a completely different build and build name. And this builder is pretty confusing, and I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys. So make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so first what we're going to start off with, finishing. For finishing, what you guys want to do is upgrade your driving dunk. You guys want to make your driving dunk at 84. This is so we can get pro contacts on this build. But we don't only get contacts, we do get limitless takeoff on silver and slithery finisher on silver. Slithery and limitless takeoff are very OP, so we definitely want that on our builds. This will allow us to get good dunk animations like quick drops off one, like Klay Thompson, and many more great dunk packages. So we definitely want an 84 driving dunk so we can get pro contacts, so we can get limitless takeoff on silver and slithery finisher on silver. After you guys are done upgrading your driving dunk, what you guys want to do is upgrade your driving layup. Your driving layup, you guys want to make that at 80. You want to have an 80 driving layup on this build. I feel like layups are very important on 2K23. Maybe other 2Ks I wouldn't really have one or have a low one, but this game I do recommend for you guys to have a good layup. You guys do get Acrobat Silver on this build. You definitely want to put that on your build, man. Acrobat is OP. All you have to do is go up for a regular layup, and once you see your player in the layup animation, just double tap square and you get an Acrobat layup. And I can't lie, they do come in clutch sometimes, so you definitely want to go for Acrobat layups. Next is your close shot. You guys want to make that a 66. And your standing dunk, you guys want to make that a 42. This is just so we could be a 99 at the end. You don't really have to worry about that. Once you guys are done with finishing, you guys can go to shooting. For shooting, what you guys want to make your three-pointer. You guys want to max out your three-pointer and have an 85 three-pointer on this build. And as you guys can see, we get all the good shooting badges, man. We get limitless range on silver, agent threes on silver, green machine gold, volume shooter hall of fame. We get amped on gold. And as you guys see, we get 18 potential badge points on this build. So we can get all the shooting badges we want on this build, man. Once you guys are done upgrading your 3-pointer, you guys want to go to free throw. For your free throw, you guys want to make that a 70, man. We want to make our free throw a 70 because if you do play rec, if you do play 5v5, you want to make your free throws. You don't want to be missing your free throws and getting your teammates mad. That's the last thing you want to do, so make sure your free throw is a 70. If you guys don't play rec or 5v5, still keep it at 70 because this is what makes you a 99 at the end. Once you guys are done upgrading your shooting, you guys want to go to playmaking. Playmaking, what you guys want to do is make your ball handle a 90, man. You want to have a 90 ball handle on this build. You want to be able to dribble on this build, man. This is a point forward build, so you know we have to be able to dribble on this build. You get killer combos on gold, quick first step on gold. We get clamp breaker on gold. We get unpluckable gold. We get all the good playmaking badges on this build, man. I can't lie. Once you guys see all the stats, it looks like a two-way slashing playmaker. I can't lie. It's crazy. It can shoot, it can dribble, it can play defense, it can finish. It reminds me of a two-way slashing playmaker. Once you guys are done upgrading your ball handle, you guys want to go to pass accuracy. And your pass accuracy, you guys want to make that at 80. You want to have an 80 pass accuracy on this build. You do want to throw good dots on this build, man. We don't want to throw slow passes. So you definitely want to have an 80 pass accuracy on your build. Next, what you guys want to upgrade is speed with ball. Your speed with ball, you guys want to make that a 75. The reason we have a 75 speed with ball is because we're going to have a higher acceleration. Acceleration means more than speed with ball on this game. Acceleration is what determines our speed boost. So if you guys miss direction to the right, or if you guys miss direction to the left, or you guys are dribbling and you guys want to run to the paint, or you guys are dribbling and you guys want to run to the 3-point line, that burst of speed you guys get, that's acceleration. So we definitely want to have a higher acceleration than speed with ball. And we get 20 potential badge points on playmaking. So we could get clamp breaker, we could get quick first step, we could get killer combos on gold, and we could get unpluckable, man. Once you guys are done with playmaking, you guys want to go to defense. For defense, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make your interior defense a 73. The reason we want to have a 73 interior defense is so we could contest better in the paint. They did a buff a long time ago on interior defense. So if you put your hands up and you guys contest a person, they should miss every single time. It could be a post scorer, it could be a slasher. You could even get a point guard with a 99 driving layup. If you guys contest them in the paint, they're gonna miss. So that's why we want to have a 73 interior defense on this build. Next is perimeter defense. Perimeter defense, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make that at 87, man. You want to have an 87 perimeter defense on this build so we can play good on-ball defense, man. We get Menace on Hall of Fame, man. Menace on Hall of Fame. So we could get crazy bumps on this build. And also when we bump them, they lose a lot of energy. So we definitely want to put that Hall of Fame Menace on. We get Pick Dodger on gold so we can get through those screens. I know a lot of people ISO now. But if you guys play 5v5 or rec, you might need that Pick Dodger on gold. It might come in clutch. Again, if you guys want to play on-ball defense, on rec, and 5v5, and play point guard, you guys can do that on this build, man. This build is a 2-in-1. Don't go spend $100 on a lockdown and go make another point guard. Nah, just make this build right here. This build is 6'7". It's the meta height. It has a high wingspan. It has a good 3-pointer. You guys can play guard and lockdown on this build if you guys want to. Especially from our park players and 1v1 court players. Make this build, man. Lockdown / point guard. That's perfect for 2s, 1s, and the 3s. Not only do we have a good perimeter defense, we also got a good steal. Steal, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make that a 90. You guys want to have a 90 steal on this build, man. So you guys know you guys can get the passing lanes. You guys can get the on-ball steals on this build. You guys can do it all, man. You guys are really a lockdown on this build. And to make this build even better, make your block a 87, man. You want to have an 87 block on this build. We get Anchor on silver. And Anchor is probably one of the best badges on the game. It helps you get better contest and better block animations. So once you guys get that person with the 99 driving dunk, dunking from the free throw line, dunking from the 3-point line, you guys got Anchor on silver to help you get better block animations on those people. And also we get Chase Down Artists on gold. So if you guys combine Anchor silver, Chase Down Artists on gold, you guys will be blocking a lot of shots, man. Once you guys are done with your defense, you guys want to go to physicals. For physicals, what we want to do, you guys want to make your speed a 70. Want to have a 70 speed on this build. A 70 speed will allow us to play good on-ball defense. We don't need anything higher than that. I have a build with a 95 speed and it's overkill. All you really need is a 70, 75 speed to play good defense. But you guys can go with 80, 85 if you guys want to, but this build specifically, don't go higher than 80. Next is our acceleration. Acceleration, you guys want to max that out, man. You guys want to have a max acceleration on this build. Acceleration is very, very, very important. Again, this is what determines your speed boost. You don't want to have a slow burst of speed when you're done dribbling the ball and going to the paint. You don't want to have a slow burst of speed when you're done dribbling the ball and going to the three-point line. We want to have the fastest burst of speed, so we definitely have to max out our acceleration so we can do that. So make sure your acceleration's at 84. Strength, you guys can put that down to 48. Vertical, you guys can put that to 75. You guys want to have a 75 vertical on this build. 75 vertical is what allows you to get pro contact dunks. On current gen, you don't need a 75 vertical because there is no vertical requirement for contacts. But on next gen, my next gen players, make sure you guys have a 75 vertical. Current gen, you guys don't need a 75 vertical for contact dunks, but I would recommend a 75 vertical so you guys can get good block animations. Next is stamina. And stamina, you guys want to make that a 95, man. Want to have a 95 stamina on this build. And you guys do have a few extra upgrades. These extra upgrades you guys have, you guys can spread it how you guys want. You guys can put it more on speed. You guys can put more vertical if you guys want to. You guys can up your ball handle. You guys can put up your mid-range. You guys can put up your driving dunk if you want to. You guys can put up your steal, your perimeter defense. All these stats right here, make sure you guys have all these stats. But the extra upgrades, spread it how you guys want, man. For me, I'm going to go with a 95 steal on this build just to make myself a better lockdown, man. Put up my interior a little bit, 75. And I'll upgrade my free throw by 3 for rec and 5v5. And put up my stamina by 1 to have a 96 stamina on this build. That's how I will upgrade it if I was you. But again, it's all preference. Those extra upgrades are preference. Me, I just rather put it on steal, put it on my free throw, and put it on my stamina. But you guys can spread it how you guys want from that point on. It's really preference, those extra upgrades right there. And as you guys can see, we're 99 overall on this two-way three-point forward. This build is insane. It's a 2-in-1 build, man. You guys are a lockdown and you guys are a guard in one build. So if you guys don't want to spend 100, spend 50 and make this build right here, man. So once you guys are done upgrading your build, you guys want to continue. Takeover. Primary takeover, you guys got shot creating takeover. You guys got sharp takeover. You guys got playmaking takeover. And you guys got lockdown takeover. We get a bunch of good takeovers on this build, man. For me, I'm going to go with sharp takeover, man. I like sharp takeover. I feel like it's a really, really good takeover. I like shooting. So I'm definitely going with sharp takeover as my primary. And my secondary, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to go with lock takeover as my secondary. So when I'm on offense, I'm sparking down. On defense, I'm locking people up. I'm going crazy on defense. So I'm definitely going with lockdown takeover as my secondary. But again, takeover is preference. You guys can pick sharp takeover, playmaking takeover. You guys can pick playmaking, shot creating. Takeover is preference. There's no such thing as a bad takeover. Once you guys are done picking your takeover, you guys want to continue. We have a two-way three-point forward, man. Two-way three-point forward. This build is crazy, bro. It's a 2-in-1 build, guard build, / lockdown build. And you guys got this nice name, man. Two-way three-point forward. You guys can dribble. This build gets a 95 steal. It gets a 90 ball handle. You got contacts. It got a three-pointer. I can't lie, this build is a threat all around the court. And of course, you guys know I got you guys with the best badges. So let's get into it. Alright, so the best badges for this build. I'm going to go through the badges really quick because I usually use the same badges on every build. So I'm going to go through it real fast. Alright, so for finishing, what you guys want to use? You guys want to use Acrobat on silver. You guys want to use Posterizer on bronze. You guys do get pro contacts. You guys want to use Limitless Takeoff on silver. Slithery Finisher on silver. And you guys want to use Fearless Finisher on silver. This allows you to make contact layups. So if you don't get a contact dunk and your player lays up the ball, Fearless Finisher helps that layup go in. So that's why I put Fearless Finisher. Next is shooting. For shooting, what you guys want to use? You guys want to use Agent 3s on silver. You guys want to use Green Machine on gold. You gotta green on this game. If you don't green on this game, you miss. So you definitely want to go with Green Machine on gold. Volume Shooter on bronze. This increases your green window even if you miss. If you miss your shots, Volume Shooter still increases your green window even when you miss. So that's why I put Volume Shooter on bronze. You guys want to use Amped on gold, Guard Up on silver, and Limitless Range on silver. Next is playmaking. For playmaking, what you guys want to use? You guys want to use Claim Breaker on bronze. Again, if you guys want to put extra badges on playmaking, I definitely recommend you to do that if you're on current gen. If you are on next gen, you might want to use your extra badge points on finishing. But if you're on current gen, I definitely recommend you to put it on playmaking and go crazy. Put Claim Breaker on gold. Once you guys do put the extra badges, quick first step on Hall of Fame. Definitely got to put it in Hall of Fame. Killer combos on gold. Definitely need that killer combos on gold. And unpluckable silver. Next is defense. And for defense, what you guys want to use? You guys definitely want to use Anchor. Anchor is my favorite defensive badge because it works. Next is glove on gold. Chaser on artist on gold. Interceptor silver. And menace on Hall of Fame. And you guys know about menace, man. Get you more bumps. And when you bump them, they lose more energy. So you definitely want to put menace if you play on-ball defense on this build. So those are the best badges for this build. Let me know what build you guys want to see next, and I'll try to show you guys. If you guys want shorter guard builds, if you guys want center builds, lockdown builds, or more builds like this one. Also hit that subscribe button. More videos are on the way. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. Peace.